But just in any case, I am Gabriela Arevalo. Besides running with organization issues, sending emails, selling T-shirts, selling dinner, social event tickets, I also try to do research. Okay. I belong to my life is divided into two different institutions. One is the University Nacional of Quilmes, where I teach and I do research, and the other life, yes, during the last 2 months, it was with the foundation. Okay. Okay, so I will talk. I really like to see all the tools that you have shown during the conference. My main research subject was always working with reengineering, let's say to try to understand how the code is working. So I am not using any user documentation or whatever, so I try to go inside the code and try to see how it is working. So one of the things that you can do is just to use what they call code critics, that it's implemented in Faro with Critic browser. So if you have seen it, anyway, I will show it. Code Critics is a tool that it's a recommendation facility of the Faro Smalltalk ID, and this tool is trying to show some controversial implementation choices, like code smells at class or method levels. So what the tool is trying to do is just to improve your code with several suggestions. So let's see how it's work, just in any case you didn't see it. So this will like that. I will jump all the time from one image, from the presentation to the image. So for those that doesn't know it, so if you open an image from Faro and you take the tool options, you have Critic browser. So let's do the reset. So what you can do is just you can choose. I will choose just to show you some, and I will use another image that I have prepared. So you choose which package you want to analyze. I will do just like randomly because I want to show you what the tool is doing for you. Okay, so I don't want to do at all because if not I will stay forever here. Yes, so let's imagine that we'll analyze those packages, and after you can choose which are the things you want to, which are the different rules you can analyze in your code. I will put it like bugs. I want to see which errors I have that are considered like bugs, and I can choose like design flow. Okay, so let's imagine that I'm in front of my system. I do this, and the system starts to run different rules. Okay. So we wait. Okay, so here. So I am already like amazed because I have something like unclassified, whatever it is, 730 things. Okay, so let's imagine that. It says like you have in this rule the debugging code left in method. You have one case that it's RB parse tree rewriter. You check, okay, so you click, sorry, and you will have some kind of description of what is the rule is doing, and in this part you will have depend the class or the method that you will analyze. So anyway, you see, and the image and the tool is like it is working okay. So this is the way that it is working. So let's kill this image just in some. Say wait. No. Okay. Good. And I kill. No, I didn't kill one. Okay. So what is the impression when I try to do code critics with my code? That I try to do it like a Sheldon, you know? I try to say, what are you trying to telling me? Okay. Tell me something that I can use. So the impression that you will have, you can be really easily frustrated, like I did. So, and at the end, you can finish like Sheldon. I don't know if you know the episode where there is a neighbor, okay, that is moving upstairs, and the guy say, the horror. Okay, so because the guy is a bit noisy. Or you can finish like Penny, okay? I don't know if you have seen the episode where she start to work, to play games online, and she spent like days and days trying to do something with the game. So this is the feeling that you have when you try to use this kind of tools. Okay, so I don't want to say that code critics is like it's not useful, but how can improve? Also, I mean, you have seen only like 2 or 3 rules that I applied, and also I applied with let's say like 5 packages. But I mean, can we improve the tool just to tell me some nice information? So the thing is just the rules are not really working lonely, so they should have a kind of relationship. We will see which kind of relationship. And the other thing is just we are working with code. Can we try to infer something else based on the rules that we can have? So we have done the first experiment with the Faro image that included moose. Okay, so I included something that is a meta modeling tool. So we applied just in the first experiment 120 code critics. This means that we have applied 120 rules at the same time. 7 were applied to classes, 93 were applied to methods, and we were excluding in this analysis the spelling rules because they were not interesting, and in fact they were generating just some noises. Okay, so how we have done the analysis? Don't worry, there are tables and formulas, but they are easy. Okay, so what we have done is just, let's imagine that I take only the compiler package. In each column, you will have all the classes of the packages, but imagine that I analyze the complete Faro image, so I will have all the classes here, and in the rows, you will have every rule that it is fulfilled at least by one of the classes. So if I just translate it here you have a rule that it is called instance variables not read and written. We will see how it's working. Another rule that says sends questionable messages. Another rule that says yes. So welcome to the real world. Welcome to the open source code. Okay, so this is the world where I live. Okay, so in parallel. Okay, so another one is excessive number of variables, excessive number of methods, or variable not of reference. Okay, so the idea is just behind in this table, just you put 1 if the class has or is fulfilled by this rule. By this rule, and if it is not fulfilled, you put a 0. So 1 0 1 0. That's the easy part. Okay, we understand in our brain 1 0 1 0. That's easy. Okay. True, false. This is the design guy. Okay. You know, I try. Okay. Okay. Wait. Next. Okay. So don't worry. Sorry if the things was not nice. So I prepared my presentation. Meanwhile, Julian was doing his one. Okay. So what we have done, just that is for mathematicians, people. Okay. Now, let's say, I have taken, this is the function that we have taken from the table. We say, we apply this, and we see here, like a binary representation where they say, here it says, instance variable not read and written. This means that the first 4 classes have that problem, and variables not referenced, the first one and another one here. Okay, so we calculate a distance between 2 different rules. Let's say the motivation to do this is just I want to reduce the amount of information that code critic has. Okay, I don't want to see 1,000 or 1,200 rules. I want to see if there is something that I can infer. Okay, so I will make a calculation. So from these 2, I will calculate the XOR, and I will calculate the OR logical. So let me check because I have to read this. So the first one is the distance between 2 code critics for a given package. This is because P is counting the number of classes where the critics do not occur, and the OR is at least where in some entities will occur. So the idea to have this kind of distance is just to be able to filter, this is the critics that are interesting for me or not. Okay? So I will filter. Don't worry how I filter. So what I have identified, so after if you want I can explain you this. So if you have, I will explain now. If you have pairs with high distance, so they are close to 1, these are not interesting. If you work with rules that are the distance is equal to 0, this means that they are implying the same set of source code. Or we also have filter pairs with high coverage of the rule, because let's say that you have rules that are related with too many others. Okay, so let's go really to see the problems that we have with code critics. Okay, let's see. Just wait because I don't want to lose you. Okay, so first of all, we have identified that you can have the critics are not nice described. So let's go to the image and I will look at that one. Gracias. Terminaste de procesar. So this is, I run all the code critic rule in the complete image. Okay, so I will look for the in potential bugs. There is a rule that it is called, this one. Okay, if you see that in a rule the description is references to an abstract class or references an abstract class, what you imagine that you have is you will have a class that has inside a reference to a class. So let's see one of the examples. RB, this one, token. So again, I am expecting to have a class that has a reference to another class in this class. So I browse. I will look at all the methods, looking for the method that has a reference to another class. I will go slowly, like I did it today. No class, no class, no class, no class, no class, no class, no class. So something is wrong. The problem is that, yes, but it's not a reference to an explicit class. Okay? So this means that the name of the rule is not the right one. Because what is that thing is just, wait. ¿Dónde estás? References, class reference. That one. Yes. So, in fact, is the name of the rule should be classes, or let's say RB token is used by another classes. Okay? So the RB token is let's say is referred by another one. So it's telling you which class is referred, but not which classes RB token is referring. So this means that the rule has a misleading name. So because if you see, you say, okay, this is a false positive, go away, and probably you are losing information. Okay, another one. Let's see. Wait, I will go easy. I will close the category. Meanwhile, I go to. So another one that is difficult to understand. Instance variable not read and written. Okay, so let's make it easier. This is in optimization. Instance variable not read and written. Athens balloon, this one, path. So if you see this one, I will go to the browser. Balloon path, yes. So let's see. Let's go for the first one. So it is, at least it is written inside the class. Okay, so this one is okay. Let's go over the second one. Contours. At least this is written. Sorry, it's read. It doesn't seem to be written. Okay, good. No, not yet. And the other one, if we pay attention, analyze instance references. The last one, it is not referring the class. So in fact, it says there you have really a rule that has a misleading name because it should be variables that are read, variables that are written, and variables that are not either read or written. And this will be also to help in the result that you can have. Okay. Another problems you can have with this kind of critics. Two generals. When I say overrides or whatever questionable messages, some has understand. Okay, some of you have understand. Let's go. I don't want to lose you. Is send questionable and encoding violation. This one. Okay, what is the meaning of questionable messages? So let's see. Halt is kind of, instant bar at, instance bar output, perform. So this meaning the questionable messages, you have a set of questionable messages, so that should be really nice to have. Let's say send halt message, send perform messages. So just to be able not to be confused also, because if you pay attention, here you have a lot of results that only is not helping to understand what you want to do. Okay, another one. Too restrictive, okay? Or too many results that I will use the same example. Okay, excessive. Design flow, this is in design flow. Design flow. Excessive number of, this one. Okay, so this rule is running based on the inheritance depth that it is defined as 10. So this means class hierarchy that have more than 10 classes, than 10 levels of classes, appears in this rule. Okay, but what is the difference between 9 and 10? I mean, which is the threshold you should use? It will depend on the system, the software you are developing. Okay, so let's be generous with the system and say, okay, yes, come on. But if you pay attention to this one, it says the custom question dialog window has this problem. If you see here, is question dialog window, it should be here, that it is in the, that's coming from proceed dialog. Okay, so this not happen, this is not appearing. So let's see another one. This is a subclass of this. So in fact, the problem is they are showing all the possible classes that appears in the hierarchy. So it should be useful just to show only the root. Okay, probably if we just show only the root of the hierarchy, this can be reduced really like for 2 or 3 classes. Okay, good. Yeah, this one. Okay, so what we have done so far is just we have made a first analysis and try to identify. I have another one after. If you want, I can talk to you about other things. We have identified what we call the critic on code critics because we have seen that the rules are not really helping as they should, just to as we are waiting. I was looking for. Okay. So let's imagine that we go and we modify the name of the rules. Another thing that can help is just to try to find if there is a correlation between 2 different rules. Sometimes something that we are expecting is if you have excessive number of methods, probably you will have excessive number of variables. Okay, so we have find at the same time we have do the identification of not really good names in the rules. We have also tried to see if there is some implications. So, for example, let's see, you have redundant critics, okay? Good. Here. I have to open here too. Okay. This one. So, let's see, for example, this is coding violation, and here you have this uses here you have detect if none. Sí. Gracias. Detect if none any satisfy you can use. And also you have here in optimization, the name of the rule is uses detect. Where are you, my friend? Uses detect. This one. Okay? They have exactly more or less the same name. I will show you in one example. RB abstract class. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Here. RB abstract class. Define class variable. Okay. In one, the rule is only reporting the problem. Probably this is not the right one. Wait. This one no. This one. This one. Which one is? Okay. So in one, probably I miss it. In one, just only reporting the problem, and in the other one, is reporting the problem, but also saying how you will solve it. Okay? So this means that you have duplicated information. Either you keep it in one category, just showing how is the solution, and in another one you try to, or just you remove it because it's kind of duplication. Let me see if I can find the same method like this. You see it? No? Okay. This one. This one. Yes? This is the same? Yes, this is the same. Okay? So in this one appears only the problem. Here is appear the problem and the solution. So if you are happy and you are lucky, not happy, if you are lucky to take this category, you will have the solution. But if you use it optimization, you will not have a good one. Okay, so let's see another correlation. There is something really nice that says excessive number of methods has a subset of classes that is also affected by send questionable messages. Okay? So this means that classes that have a huge amount of methods also have some problems with the messages that we don't like. So this we call it like a accidental correlation. Okay, so another one. Overlap. Sorry, here. Overlap requires splitting. Do you remember when I have shown you just 5 minutes ago that you have in this rule all the variables, instance variables that read or written or not even refer. So but here you have the subdivision that you need in the first rule. So this means that part of the work is done. Okay. So another one that you will see, I want to jump a bit to my bed. I have to show this one. This one. Design flow. As I am the organizer, I will take 5 minutes more. I have to take advantage of something. Gracias, Emilio.
I should have done that.
Yeah, I know. No. To have 5 minutes more, you have to work with me the last 2 weeks before the conference. Okay, so inconsistent method classification here. So the Morphy law is now appearing. Not my friend, not now. Okay, no problem. And the other one is unclassified method that it is in style. So you see that everything is classified in some nice way. Style, I am looking at unclassified methods. Okay, and here I will take absolute path. That should be here. Absolute here. That one. And here you have, where is absolute path? So the method appears in 2 different classifications. In one is considered like inconsistent method classification. That's right, because it's not in the right category of method. And in the other one is considered like an unclassified method. Probably these 2 rules should be merged. Like this, you take advantage of all the of better results. Okay. Good. Okay, so there are other two things I don't want to abuse and also to take some time from Nicolas. So there are a lot of correlation that you can find. So we are doing that part of the work just to see how we can improve code critics. So we're starting this year, so it's an ongoing work. So we are not only focusing in Faro with code critics, but we are taking the idea of Faro just to go in maybe to another tools that are similar to code critics. We just starting this thing because we're starting like now with Faro, and the ideas will be extracted to be shown in another community. And as I said previously, we plan to identify other improvements based on just analyze just each rule or to see how they are occurring together. Okay, before finishing, I know that everybody is thanking people at the end, but I will do it and I will take advantage that I can do a presentation. First of all, I want to thank a good friend and also the guy that is helping strongly with this small talk organization issues, that is Emilio. Gracias, Emilio. And also I want to thank the students of Universidad Nacional de Quilmes, the guys from La Plata, I don't know, yes, you are there, and also the guys from the Universidad Abierta Interamericana, because they support me, all my email to say, you should come, no, Gabriela, I cannot, you should come, no, Gabriela, I cannot, no, you should come. So thank you guys for supporting me. And, okay, so this is the end, and before ending, and after you can make me all the questions. I want to do a small advertisement. Tomorrow, don't miss the talk of a very young student that it is at the last part of the room, that she will talk about programmable Minecraft, a different approach to teaching computer science with the small talk. I consider like a young promise of this community. So, okay, so that's the end. No pressure at all. Yes. Okay, that's all. Okay, thank you for listening to me and supporting me during all the conference. If you have questions, yes.
So, it's a silly question, but you presented this.
Yes. Really, yes, it's a number, because if you wait, this is because it's the number and the number. See, I am not into a number, just to see. Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't be greater than the distance from the first point and any other line flag distance from this inverted. So, you understand?
Yes.
Geometric mean. Going to here should be should take longer than going from here to where you then make the same point and then there. So my question is, can you check?
No, because the first no, I should just to be sincere. This part was not my idea. It was coming from other colleagues. No. But the thing is, just we are presenting, because this is a joint work what we are doing with people from the University of Brussels in Belgium. Okay, so we are presenting the idea in several places just to see. And we know that let's say the problem, if you can say the problem, is in the distance, because we are like we consider ourselves like amateurs, and this is the way we have found just to see. Okay, we cannot go in this mess. Let's try to filter, and this is more or less the way that we find it. But I will afterwards. Yes.
I don't mean that you cannot call this even if it doesn't have this property, but it does, because you will get many more good properties just for that reason.
Probably. Okay. So after we can, yes, after we talk and you explain me in detail. Another one.
Okay.
Yes.